Headshot.
Hello! How the fudge you doing? Hey guys, DField here, bringing you another episode of Factions Let's Play, and today we're gonna be doing our first initial vault build slash it's not really a vault, it's kind of our main base right now. And as you guys can see, we're in the end again. I love end bases because they are a little bit harder to raid. Oh my god. Michael, shut up! So my little brother's playing downstairs. Excuse me, that he's playing with his friends downstairs and they're getting too loud. And Matthew's over here. So if you guys can look, we're in the end right now. We're actually, I'm not going to say exactly where we are. I'm not going to release our coordinates because we're going to get raided soon if I do that again. But anyways, you guys are probably wondering, why is it that we have such a big base already? And what are we doing with our base? So this is what our main layout is going to be. It's going to be a bunch of vaults. It's going to be a bunch of chests. And Matthew wanted it so that we have basically 3 floors. So his floor's on the bottom because he's a hog, and he wanted.
I made it.
Okay, yeah. So he's been making a majority of it. I had work today, so I was like, whatever, just pick whatever floor you want. So he got the second floor. I'll probably take the second floor here, or he's got the first floor, and then we've got room for one more floor. Probably Pelotor is gonna take that, or Snicks or somebody. But if you guys are wondering, you guys are probably like, how are they getting all this obsidian? Now, let me remind you guys, this is kind of our base layout. We've got a couple of layers of defense here. We've got like a lot of defense, and then we're gonna also have a bedrock layer in here in between somewhere. We just haven't really planned it all out. Matthew has the design all in his head, so I'm leaving that up to him. Whatever he wants to do. Oh god, whatever he wants to do, we'll kind of just I'll kind of just follow him along with that. But basically what I was going to try to talk about today, and Matt, you can go ahead and keep building, but I was going to talk about OP factions in general. And you guys were probably wondering, you guys were probably expecting a raid today or something, but I just honestly haven't found any, like I haven't had time to find any bases yet, because obviously a lot of people are just starting out and there's not really any good strong bases yet. But my brother, Insanity, actually found a friend today. His name is Minecraft Dave. He's one of my helpers, and he has the king rank on Factions White and Factions Black, but he doesn't play as much. And we have to give a quick shout out to Minecraft Abe, because he made a little deal with Insanity that he'd be giving Insanity all of his king kits, and we were like, what the heck, that's insane. So you guys might be wondering, what exactly is in the highest kit? So a lot of you guys were saying I shouldn't be using the highest donation kit. I'm not gonna use them starting off in a little bit, but I'm gonna do /clear. I really want to show you guys and feature the stuff that's given in the highest donation kit, just so you guys realize how OP factions can be. So I'm gonna spawn, well, I'm not really spawn because I haven't used the kits yet. I'm gonna be using the kits one time right now, and then I'll downgrade my kits to another one probably in the next couple of episodes. But we're gonna go ahead and kind of just basically see what is given in the highest possible donation rank on Factions White and Black, and why is it called an OP server. So we're gonna go ahead, Kit King. Now you guys are looking at it. Now this is what I'm talking about. So you guys are probably like, there's no possible way DField and Insanity collected all this obsidian. But look at this, guys. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 stacks of obsidian right off of the first kit. Now if I show you again, if I do kit start itself gives me another 1 2 3 4 another 4 stacks, and the cooldowns are only 1 day, same as like an immortal or a bedrock kit on Factions Green and Red and Blue. But basically that is a complete 12 stacks of obsidian right there, and that's basically what Matthew's been doing. And he's kind of he's sold some of the items that he's getting from the kits that he's redeeming at the shop, and then he's buying the obsidian that people are getting from kit start. So honestly guys, if you guys are going to be playing on Factions White and Factions Black, this is the way to go. You guys want to try to collect up on obsidian like this and just put as many layers of obsidian around your base. That's kind of what we were going for, and that's kind of what is going to be happening. And now, wait, Matthew, tell me where I'm supposed to be building. I'll help you out.
You could just like start placing the obsidian.
Yep, say it. Okay, okay. So now you guys might be wondering what exactly is making this a really, really OP server. Like, what is this? What's gonna make this server very, very different to play on? Very, very different to raid, and very, very different to PvP on. Now I'm gonna show you guys this. If you guys take a look at my armor, it looks like normal enchanted diamond armor. But if I scroll down, it's protection 20, unbreaking 3. That is probably one of the major changes that we wanted to make with OP factions. Some of you guys might disagree on what OP factions really is, but there are a lot of servers who set their OP factions to have like protection 100, but we kind of wanted to make it a little bit more simpler when we were revamping all the kits, and we were just like, you know what, let's do enchantment 20 max, just to kind of make it so that it's a little bit more balanced, a little bit easier to kill people. Like, there's not 45-minute fights just trying to kill one person. Now, another thing that I want to add is it's obviously going to be protection 20, and then swords go up to sharpness 20 as well. As you guys can see here, I have one sharpness 20 diamond sword, and then bows can go up to a power level of 15, but this kit only gives to level 13. So we're trying to go ahead, Matthew.
And the god apples too. So it's
yeah. So basically, we were trying to make this really OP, but still fun to raid. So I mean, when me and Insanity are probably gonna raid, we're gonna aim for protection like 10 and up, maybe, because those are probably gonna be what's gonna end up costing the most in the server, because people are gonna probably charge hundreds and thousands for that type of stuff. So we're kind of just collecting our money. We'll probably be making our golem farm in the next couple of days. Spawners obviously haven't been released yet because they're causing lag to the server while everybody's loading in the new chunk. So those will be added very, very shortly. But of course, until then, we'll probably start out with a sugarcane farm, because obviously sugarcane is probably one of the best money makers right off the bat, and then we'll gradually progress our way up the spawner skill until we can afford some iron golem spawners. So now another major change. This is not only for the OP faction servers, but this is for every single faction server on the Archon. Now, if you guys watch what's in my hand, I have a golden apple in my hand, god apple. If I eat this god apple and I try to eat another one, wait, it doesn't work because I'm opt. But basically, we're gonna have to fix that for me. But basically, what happens is all god apples right now has a all god apples have a 3-minute eating cooldown. Now, what does that mean for you guys? So whenever you eat a god apple, you guys will have 3 minutes, 3 whole minutes before you could eat another one. Now, why did we want to implement this? Why is this a problem, and why is this going to be a good thing for you guys? Or maybe maybe it could even be a bad thing for you guys. And we kind of wanted to change the way PvPing worked on the Archon, because how it stood before the last update was basically people could just god apple for days and just have a bunch of sets of armor on them, and they would be very, very hard to kill just because of the god apple effect. Now, what this does, having the little god apple cooldown for everybody, including myself, we'll obviously have the timer whenever we are PvPing. What that means is when we are actually in a PvP battle, we'll have 30 seconds, of course, like basically invulnerability with the god apple working. But then once that 30 seconds is over, we need to survive on potions, we need to survive on normal golden apples. So it's kind of gonna change the way PvPing works in general. Like, if you guys are rolling as a team of 3, the only way you're going to survive against a team of 3 is probably you'll survive initially with god apples, and then you'll have to try to outfight them and not outbeat them in like a straight PvP battle without you having to worry about god apples. So it changes PvP, I guess, in a way. Matthew, do you like that change? What do you think about it?
It's more funner because like it's like not OP. I don't know.
It's not OP, but we are OP. No,
I don't know. Like, it's easier to kill people.
Exactly. So what insanity? That's kind of what we were trying to go for when we were. What is this thing doing? Come on, get out of there. Let me just kill you real quick. So why did we decide to change it? It kind of, like, god apples were kind of making PvP a little bit too easy, and it kind of made it so that people who were already rich on the server could just PvP non-stop without too much of a worry. And we kind of wanted to change that and give all the new people who are just starting to join our server basically a way to get into even grounds with people. So we wanted to make sure that you guys didn't complain about, you know, being non-donators and people just bullying you all the time because you don't have all the required armor and whatnot. So we kind of wanted to change that, and this is the way that Kobe Farfew Games decided that we could do it, was just by basically putting a cooldown timer on how much god apples that you could eat in a certain time period. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy that change. But yeah, so over the next, probably today, I'm recording this on Monday afternoon, probably Monday night, Tuesday early morning, me and Insanity are going to be finishing up our base here. We're almost done. We just want a really strong vault before we start like a main F home sort of thing. And dude, are you drowning?
No, I'm placing the water.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the heck? You look like you're drowning. So we're going to finish off this vault, and we're probably going to add another, a couple layers of bedrock. And you guys were like, why? Where does he have bedrock? And let me show you guys real quickly. Home base. Matthew, what is the kit for bedrock again?
7.
All right. So if I do /kit king 7. Oh my gosh, everything fell on the floor. No, Matthew, the creeper eggs, the creeper eggs, the creeper eggs. 35. All right, so if you guys look really quickly, I got 20 pieces of bedrock, 35 creeper eggs for kit bedrock 7 or kit king 7. And as you guys can see, every single one of these kits are just straight overpowered. Like everybody is gonna have access to all this stuff. Matthew, did you make us an ender chest yet or no?
No.
No? Alright, I'll probably have to do that very soon. So basically, yeah, we just kind of wanted to, I kind of wanted to feature the kings, the sets that you get for donating to king, or maybe even prince. You get, I think, instead of 10 or instead of 20 bedrock, if you donate for the package that's just a little bit lower than king, you get like 10 bedrock. So each set gets a certain type of amount for bedrock, and you guys kind of, it'll be really fun, like trying to raid a base that has like a layer of bedrock or 2 layers of bedrock. It takes 25 TNT blasts for you to break a piece of bedrock, so it'll be really cool. Something new that we'll be able to try to challenge ourselves with when we are raiding people. So it should be really fun. It should be real fun. Matthew, can you stand still for a second? Let me all right, there we go. Let me just TP.
Alright, do you want to put the water last because it's hard?
Yeah, I don't know why you're putting it like right now. Like if you put the water
I'll put the obsidian.
If you put the water right now, Matthew, how many layers did you make? You made the floor of our base like 5 or 6 layers, right? Because we need to make sure it sticks in case they try to TNT cannon from the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll make sure we got to do that. We'll probably have to water down the side and make sure we have at least 2 or 3 layers down there, like at the very bottom of the base. So yeah, go ahead.
This thing right here, I'm gonna make it bedrock, like that whole square.
Which one? This middle?
Hold on.
The 2 layers right here?
Hold on.
What are you doing?
Like right here. Like this whole square. I'm gonna make it bedrock.
Which whole square?
This whole square.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
We need to close this off though right now. Here, I have 20 pieces of bedrock. Let's start. Hold on. Show me. Where did I put my bedrock? I just put stuff in your. Oh, I put it in my E chest. Let me grab that real quick. All right, where? You mean like this layer, Matthew? Watch. Like this layer? You said that's gonna be all bedrock, Matthew?
Yeah, and like the floor.
And the floor is gonna be okay. Can you break that for me real quick? All right, so if that's gonna be all bedrock, should we start down here maybe? Why is there snow here? Why did you put snow? What the heck? You're freaking weird. All right, so this is all bedrock, right? I just placed that. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, so all the way across. All right, so we're going to have 2 layers of bedrock right before our base. So this is going to take a couple of days to complete, obviously, because...
no, just 1 layer.
Just 1 layer? No, let's put 2, dude. Let's put 2. Let's make it look sexy.
But, like, it's going to go all the way to the top, so just
yeah,
1.
so it'll take a bunch of days, but it'll be worth it if we have 2. I just used... Okay, so look, I just used 1 layer... Or no, 2 layers right there, and I built, I used 20 pieces, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 20. So that's 1 day, 2 days. How high does this go, Matthew? I can't look at my cords because I don't want to show people where we are. Because shouldn't we close this off with obsidian first? Like we need to finish this work before this video gets released, because if we leave this open and then people get set homes inside here, we're gonna get screwed. Yeah, so we need to try to finish this base probably by tonight maybe.
Yeah.
Alright, but yeah, so it's gonna take us a couple days to collect all the obsidian or all the bedrock, obviously. But this will be our vault, and then we'll obviously have like a main home base built in the near future. But yeah, so that's kind of just what I wanted to talk to you guys about, like how OP these kits are, why it's gonna be so fun, and why it's gonna be so challenging for us to actually do some raids on here and actually people to actually raid us. So it'll be really, really fun, and we really hope that you guys do enjoy it. Matthew, you broke down all the wood that we used when you were building out here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, you better have, because if we're the only ones in the end and there's one trail that goes to our base, Matthew, I'm gonna be like, oh my god. So yeah, Insanity's having a lot of fun. He was probably one of the main people who kind of convinced us to move over to OP Factions. He just said he wanted the new scene, like he just wanted to try something completely different, something that we hadn't done before. And I know a lot of you guys might have been mad that you guys we've been playing on Factions Green literally since the day we started on the Archon, back in the days when there was only 20 people on Factions Green. Oh my gosh, those were the good days. But we just really wanted to try out and spread out the server a little bit more, and I actually was surprised that Braden moved to Factions Black as well. But it's kind of a little bit of a plus side. We're just kind of promoting the rest of our server as well that had the smallest community. So I'm looking forward to making more connections here on Factions Black. Hopefully you guys on Factions Green don't hate me or don't stop watching my videos, because we will still make very entertaining videos. And actually guys, in the comment section below, would you guys be okay if I played on Factions Green during live streams? So on live streams, me and Insanity will hop on some live streams, and we'll start like building a base and all that good stuff on Factions Green, and basically just make it so that we're still kind of playing with all of you guys, and then also learning and playing something new. So hopefully you guys do enjoy. Hopefully you guys know exactly what we want to do and why it is that we wanted to move to Factions Black. We just really needed a change of scene. So don't hate us too much, guys. We still will be putting out raid videos and all of that good stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna end this episode very shortly. Hopefully we can find some raids in the near future. Insanity and the Pelotor are starting to look already, but they haven't really found any worth raiding, it looks like. But hopefully we get one before the end of this week. That'll be really, really good if we can get our first OP Factions raid. And I'm actually gonna stop using my /kit king until maybe until another week or two into the series, just to try to give me a little bit of a feel of how exactly OP Factions is, I guess you could say. But excuse the yelling in the background. My little brother's going crazy over there playing Dota. What the heck? Do you hear that? Do you hear that, Matthew? Oh my gosh. Alright, but that is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. We kind of just wanted to show how our vault is being built and how we're going to be defending everything. Matthew, did you use all your bedrock already?
Yeah.
Alright, so yep, we're gonna end the episode today, guys, and hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode. And if you did, make sure you guys smash that like button for me. Let's try to go for another 200 likes on today's video. That's such an easy goal for you guys. I know you guys can do that for me. Thank you guys for watching today's Factions Let's Play episode. This is Insanity DfieldMark, and we will see you guys later.
Bye-bye.